Hello, this is Daniel Mart, and today I'm going to be doing another video. This is going to be for some recently released Walking Dead promo pics for season 5, and yeah, th we have here um let me count for a second. We have 8 pictures here. This first picture here is just doing some more of a collage and just shows four of the pictures we're gonna have a more in-depth look at. But this is just 4 covers for next month's, I believe next month, Entertainment Weekly's covers, for variant covers, I guess you could say, for Walking Dead. They all seem to be these motion freeze frame type of covers, if you guys know what I mean. And yeah, we have 8 pictures, and yeah, now for the more in-depth look, starting with Rick. Okay, so first up here we have Rick. As I said before, it's one of those like motion covers where you have the two, you see two Ricks faded out, and then a more solid Rick right there in the front. Again, Entertainment Weekly. I think it's pretty cool. The idea of them having this motion kind of freeze frame cover, I don't really like it. I think it's kind of odd, but I think they do have a way of making it look right. And here you have like Rick punching, I guess, the cover. I don't know. Pretty cool though. It's pretty cool. You have Rick here punching the cover, and yeah, there's really nothing else to say with it. He looks pissed off, and yeah, that's it. Next up, we have Daryl. Okay, so next up we have Daryl. Here he seems to be crouching down, then doing this kind of jump thing, and then he has all his arrows or bolts or whatever, and it seems like he's about to take down a zombie. I guess it makes sense of them using the bows, without the bow, without the, because how he has the bow and arrow, the crossbow. I think it makes sense for him just use the arrows or the bolts on a zombie, because at this point the walkers are pretty decomposed, and I guess it's pretty easy to destroy the brain, destroy the head overall. I think this one will have to be my favorite one. I still don't like the technique, but it's tolerable, I guess you could say. It's pretty cool in a sense. Him crouching down, coming up, and then going down on a zombie. Nothing else to say, just pretty cool. My favorite one, I think, out of the bunch from the covers. And yeah. And next up, we have Michonne. Okay, so next up we have Michonne. Here, she seems to be using her sword to take down a couple walkers. Yeah, the thing is, in this cover, it kind of seems distracting with all the swords in the background or whatever. It seems kind of distracting to me. I really don't like it. Um, yeah, this technique I really don't like, but it's still pretty cool, I guess, in a sense. The main image is pretty cool. The one we actually get to see, it's pretty cool. But the actual technique they're using, with all the other, with the faded motion, whatever's in the background, that seems kind of distracting. But the main thing in the middle, which is Michonne, which we do see with her sword up in the air, I think that's the good part, and then the background is kind of eh. But yeah, the swords in the background do distract me a bit, and yeah, her boots. I do want to say though, her boots kind of. I don't know if I just haven't noticed them in the TV series, but her boots kind of seem a little bit off. Like just they don't seem to fit her that much. Like her personality, I guess in a sense it does, but they just seem the boots just seem a bit out of place in my opinion in this photo. I don't know if it's like in the TV series where they just haven't noticed, but here when you look at it it can still frame, her boots seem kind of out of place. But besides the point, been going on a little too long on Michonne. The next up is the one with Glenn and Maggie. Okay, so next up we have Glenn and Maggie for in this cover. Yeah, Entertainment Weekly. Okay, so I guess the couple of The Walking Dead, the biggest couple since I guess the whole Rick, Lori, and Shane situation. I think yeah, they're the biggest couple as of yet in the TV series. So yeah, again you have the motion picture, whatever freeze frame technique in the background. Again, distracting. Not the best cover or anything or photo overall, but again the main picture is all that matters. The main part we see of Glenn and Maggie, I think is what counts, and that's pretty cool. They have their guns drawn out, and Glenn has his knife, so that's pretty cool. I don't think Maggie has her knife. No, she doesn't. And yeah, they seem to be scared of something or whatever, going towards something. I really can't tell, but maybe running away from walkers or going to shoot a couple walkers. So yeah, next up we have another photo, a promo pic of Rick. So that's gonna be fun. Yeah, so starting now. Next one, Rick. Okay, so this next one is of Rick again from Entertainment Weekly. Again, we're seeing the same motion, technique, whatever in the background. But yeah, again, as I said before, the main central focus is Rick, the one we can actually see the best, and yeah, that's the only one. That's the only one that matters. So yes, it seems to have this giant axe, or yeah, giant axe, and yeah, this really does remind me of season 3 after Lori died. When he went into the prison and just annihilated a crap load of zombies, up until he found her body, or what's left of her body. You guys remember? Actually, no. I think he used what's this called? Not a katana. But shit. Whatever. I think maybe a katana. I forget the word. It's sword. It's a blade. Katana. I guess. No, not katana. Machete. I think in the TV series he used a machete. But I guess an axe also does count, I guess, to an extent. I know in the comics he has an axe, which is his melee weapon of choice. So I guess it does pay some homage to that. But still, a pretty cool picture. It does remind me of season 3 when after Lori died. And yeah, I think the only thing that's missing there is blood splatter on his shirt. So yeah, that's basically it for this picture. Next up is a picture of Daryl against a couple walkers, which is right now. Okay, so this next picture features Daryl. He's going off against a couple zombies, well, more than a couple, like about 10 zombies. I want to say between 5 and 10 zombies. I want to say. I really can't tell because they're also doing the motion motion caption background thing with the zombies. But to do a quick estimate, between 5 and 10 zombies, more towards between 4 and 5 maybe, but whatever. Daryl, he's using his knife and the arrows, the bolts, to fend off the walkers, which is pretty cool. I think this out of all the pictures here, this one may be the best one of all. Out of the Rick picture, this Daryl picture, and the next one, which is of Michonne, I think this one is the best one of all. In which the way they stylize with the background, with the weird motion capture background. Now, with all, including the covers, I think this one may be the second best, with the first one being the one with the Daryl cover. But no, whatever. I don't know. I think it just looks a bit cooler with the motion capture, or at least the way they're using it in this case. But whatever. So yeah, and then the last one is of Michonne, and yeah. Okay, so last but certainly not least, we have Michonne, and so far, and like fine, the only one that doesn't have the weird background with the motion capture, which I do like, but I still think she looks a bit off. I don't know, her face, I don't know, looks a bit weird in my opinion, but whatever. She seems to be fending off, or about to fend off something, cutting off someone's head, or something's head. Pretty cool. And yeah, that's all the pictures I have to show for you guys today. They're all pretty cool to an extent, I guess I would say. The background I really don't like much with the motion capture, but what can you do? They still look pretty cool when you have the main focus of it being whether it be Rick, Michonne, Glenn, Maggie, or Daryl, or walkers. Whether it be whatever. The main focus of the pictures, all that really matters. And yeah, that's basically it for this photo thing, for this review of photos that I have showed you guys today. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. I do reviews on posters and pictures, promo pics and leaked pictures such as these. I also review the Walking Dead TV show and the Walking Dead comic book, as well as movies, other TV shows, and other comic books. So definitely do stay tuned for that. Besides that, like this video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. Comment down below on your thoughts on other pictures. What are your thoughts on the weird motion capture background, whatever? What are your thoughts on that? And which one out of all these photos is your favorite? Comment all that down below. Let me know. Besides that, like this video, share on Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, or whatever you guys prefer. That's basically it for now. This is Daniel Mart signing off.